The Target 12 investigators are digging into a 50-year battle to bring a hero home. We've learned a federal lawsuit was just filed aimed at a taxpayer-funded agency that gets about $115 million a year to recover and identify unknown remains.
One of the plaintiffs is a Rhode Islander, the nephew of the first World War II Medal of Honor recipient who was killed in action more than 70 years ago. Now his nephew and the loved ones of 6 other soldiers are asking a judge to step in and help. Target 12 investigator Walt Buteau has the details.
Lieutenant Sandy Nininger was known as the quiet hero. His nephew has been less than quiet as he's tracked down the documents to show the government where his uncle's remains are. But so far, that's not enough.
Probably the best picture of him.
John Patterson's uncle was a football player, a West Point graduate, the star of a World War II comic book.
And I think this was part of the advertising.
He's proud of his uncle's service, but skeptical of the phrase, "No man left behind."
Sounds good. It's physically impossible if you're not winning, and we were not winning.
It was about a month after Pearl Harbor. Nininger was stationed in the Philippines. During the battle on Abu Qai Line, the Florida native volunteered and ran to help a nearby company that was under attack. According to Army paperwork, Nininger fought hand-to-hand at times, destroyed foxholes, shot snipers, was injured 3 times, and found on the battlefield where 3 enemy soldiers lay dead around him.
He was very mild-mannered guy if you read about him, but apparently it was like flipping a switch. He became a warrior.
23-year-old Lieutenant Alexander Ramsey Sandy Nininger Jr., a one-man army according to a museum entry, was laid to rest near a church. And the nephew he barely knew has spent much of his life trying to get him home.
He was buried right here.
This map was drawn up for Patterson by an intelligence officer who served with Nininger in the Philippines. Patterson tracked him down in Canada in 1985, but he would later discover his uncle's remains were moved 3 times, according to a number of other documents he uncovered.
Graves of officers and enlisted men of the 57th Infantry killed in action 11 through 13 January 1942.
You can document that the bodies went from there
yes.
to where they are right now.
Yes.
That final resting place is the Manila American Cemetery, according to the federal lawsuit filed in late May, which indicates the graves are marked by numbers. As the lawsuit states, Nininger, remains X1130, are buried in a grave marked J720. Patterson and the other plaintiffs allege failures and inaction by the DPAA, as in the Defense POW MIA Accounting Agency. Records show the DPAA receives about $115 million a year to locate, recover, and identify remains. And in this case, Patterson argues he has spent years documenting a marked grave and an exact location.
And to just keep paperwork, bureaucracy is stupid. In accordance with reference 1A.
Led by Patterson, Nininger's family has now made 5 requests to the government to recover the quiet hero's remains.
Disinterment requests must meet standard thresholds.
Each request has been denied, most recently in May of 2016. You're not giving up, are you?
Nope. There's several of us now who aren't giving up, which is really great because I was at this by myself for a long, long time.
The remains mentioned in the lawsuit are said to be buried in the same cemetery in the Philippines. We reached out to the DPAA, but so far they have not responded to our request for comment. With the Target 12 investigators, Walt Buteau, Eyewitness News.